Hi, I'm Kara O, and I'm the heart specialist, and I want to talk to you today about how to get a man to open up. When women say they want more intimacy, usually what they're talking about is more of a heart-to-heart connection. When women talk with each other, they can very quickly get into a very deep, heartfelt conversation revealing very personal things about each other. Women want that with their guys. And the problem is, men have been taught not to show any feelings. Heaven forbid they be vulnerable. That would be the same as being called a sissy. They've been taught since they're little boys, don't cry, be a man. So here you are wanting more intimacy, and he really wants that too. This is how you make it happen. First of all, you have to catch him when he's not doing something. If he's reading the paper or watching TV, he's doing. So you can set that down. They don't do that so easily. So just find a time when he's kind of hanging out. Go over and get into his space a little bit, and then ask him a not too scary question. Scary means, why do you love me? What do you like about me? Oh my God, don't do that, because that puts the fear of God in him, and he's just sure that you have an agenda and he's going to blow it. So what you do is you ask him a feeling kind of question, but not one that's going to get into too scary a territory. Things like maybe he has a hobby and he likes to do woodworking. Ask him, why do you like doing your woodworking? Or what do you like about basketball? Or what do you like best about your work? What makes you feel great? Those are feeling questions, but they're not getting into that real emotional territory, and they're not getting into something that has anything to do with you, because that scares him. He knows he might get in trouble. So then, this is the tricky part. You ask him this question, and then zip it. Women have a tendency to talk too much, and that's one of the complaints I get from men all the time. So what you do is you ask this question, and then you be quiet. One of the things I learned when I was interviewing men for a couple of years preparing for my book is they have what I discovered is what I call a moment of silence. When you ask them a question, they are going to take a moment and decide what they're going to say. Women think that's their opportunity to either repeat the question, ask it a different way, or answer it for him. Don't do that. Just honor that moment of silence, and eventually he will start talking. And then he'll have another moment of silence. Keep quiet. Don't say anything. Remember, this is not about you talking. It's about you getting him to open up. So honor each and every one of those moments of silence, and he will discover he's not being cut off, and he'll, even maybe by accident, go deeper and deeper into his feelings. When I was interviewing men, often after the interview, they would say with a little fear and trepidation, I never told anybody that before. And then they'd also tell me, wow, that felt really good. So you can get this to happen. If you've been cutting him off for years, you've been with him for a long time, it may take a few attempts. He won't know what you're doing, but eventually you're going to get him to open up. And he's going to feel better, and you're going to be giving him a gift, because in his whole life, he hasn't had anyone he felt comfortable and safe enough to open up with. Now, when he's done his sharing, this is another thing women do. We get in there and we want to comment on it, we want to dissect it. Don't do that, because he may be really uncomfortable that he shared something he's never shared before. So what you do is you just say, thank you for sharing that with me, and give him a big kiss or something, okay? That's going to give you more intimacy, and he's going to think you are an absolute treasure. So give that to him, and it'll be a gift for both of you. Enjoy it.